I'm Harris, and today we're going inside Skid Row. It's an area that's iconic for its large homeless population and the effect that the drug fallout has had on the area. It's been called Death Row. Today we're going inside to let the streets speak for themselves.
Skid Row has a lot of people out here, all kinds of different cultures. Some people like living out here.
It's like the most dangerous stuff that happened to you here.
When I took off with someone's money because the dope was so good.
You know, somebody offered me a tent, but it was all ripped up and I didn't want it because they can always, even if you're living in a tent, people come at night. You got beating, you got stabbing, cops see it, they just keep going. And you got this drug-affected area also, but all downtown has it. But this is like the heart of everything.
We found 3 locals to take us inside the world of Skid Row. With tales of robbery, violence, crime, and drug abuse, their stories rang more to the note of a war-torn or third-world country than of the center of Los Angeles. But the truth behind the area that hides from the glamorous mainstream image of the City of Angels is anything but out of the picture. And it's a truth that perhaps should have more attention paid to it.
I'm Reverend Dr. Edward Eddie J. Merida. I was born and raised in Temple, Texas.
At one time, I was Skid Row's most wanted. I had to owe a lot of people, and I paid all of them back. I paid all of them.
I'm a loner. You know, I can only be with you for like a few minutes and I gotta go.
Okay, maybe you don't want.
No. That's the way I was brought up.
Okay.
You know, some of us, like our parents teach us, you gotta have a lot of friends, you gotta, help you out, whatever, future. You know, my parents told me you shouldn't have no friends. I came here from Salvador with no money, $35.
Theft, violence, and drug use are the norm here. Everyone we talked to warned of the danger and shared incidences of crime. Locals and visitors beware. These roads are anything but safe.
Could you tell a little bit about how it is to live here on Skid Row?
How it is to live on Skid Row? Well, first, if you don't know anybody, you especially being white, you gotta be the first victim to get robbed, or manipulated, or a lot of bad things happen to white people here.
Don't nobody got anything, man, and everybody tries to rip, tries to take.
Yeah.
They try to be slick. Watch yourself.
And like I'm in a wheelchair.
Yeah, I've seen that. How do people try to take your wheelchair?
They stole my chair twice already.
There was a girl picking at shit. You know, she was picking at my clothes and things like that. But I saw the duffel bag.
Yeah. And
so I politely went over there and I said, hey, that's my duffel bag. And she says, no, you're not. And we got to fight. She hit me, and I couldn't hit her, so we swung around, because she had one handle, and I had the other handle, and we swung around about 4 or 5 times. She's real strong, too.
Yeah.
But she let go of that thing, and she tumbled and fell, and I took my duffel bag back.
At night, it gets really bad out here. Really. I told Joseph. Well, anyway, at night it gets really bad, especially white people, and they come with 2 or 3 friends. They don't care. They'll take your money and everything.
Yeah.
I seen one white person, about 2 black guys. They pull out a knife and we beat that shit out.
I just had all my possessions stolen. You see me sitting here now? Somebody stole all my stuff. Watch your stuff, man.
I mean, I get robbed, I get pocketed, they steal my stuff, and I was like, I'm not gonna lose my temper over it.
You got some drug addicts on Skid Row here who don't want a home. All right?
They don't want what?
They don't want a house. They don't want any housing.
Yeah.
They would prefer to live on the street. So.
I survive out here doing illegal things too, you know? Cops already know it. They call me Cuban man. I sell Cuban.
I did crack. I don't do crack no more.
Okay.
Yeah, I do something else.
I smoke crack.
Yeah.
I'm a crackhead. I've been crackhead since the 90s. They sell everything you want. Everything. It was mostly crack, heroin, and speed. Here on Skid Row, you're already bottom of the barrel. Yeah. Not everybody out here is bad.
Yeah.
Everybody, things happen.
Families and children, often in dire situations, can be found here too. Although there are programs to provide aid for those who seek it, many families and inhabitants of Skid Row feel that society has let them down and choose not to seek the aid available.
We got a lot of more and more people becoming homeless. because the husband or the wife lose their job and they have to come out of their house. That's getting worse.
You never know what these people are down here for, you know? They could be down here to support their children, their mom.
I see families are with their mom, dad, and children. It's just something happened in society with jobs and all that.
Yeah.
You know, but
I've heard that like kids actually live here. Is that true?
There's kids that live like in Union Rescue Mission. They have family that live there, kids and parents.
It is possible to get off Skid Row, but it's not the easiest thing to do for many who feel they have nowhere else to go.
You should be kind to people.
I'm kind to people, but that side of me that wants to take something and take advantage. Here, let me go here.
Yeah.
You're not supposed to do that. The consequences happens to everybody if you do bad. Good consequences. I've been receiving a lot of good consequences. And the scary part about that karma, you're gonna get some karma. You're gonna get paid back either way, but you never know how it's gonna manifest itself. You know what I mean? You know, like you can do something and go to jail, but it's not just jail you're going to. You're going to somewhere where you don't know what's getting ready to happen to you.
I've lived on the streets long enough
Yeah.
and been around enough people. I mean, really lived on the streets.
Yes.
Sleep on the streets. So that I basically no longer feel any sympathy for some of them because that's the way they want to live. At one time, I wanted to live on the streets, man. Okay, I got tired of it.
Yeah.
A lot of people still want to live on the streets. They don't want any housing. Those you won't be able to help. Some of them really won't help.
Skid Row, if you really want to get off Skid Row will help you out in which way they can. But you got to do the footwork. You got to do the steps. Not it's not happen like that. It's gonna be like takes a little time.
Even in the darkest places, there's still a glint of hope. With the right attitude and the perseverance to rise from what may seem a hopeless situation, change and a better future lies on the horizon for those who dare to seek it.